Okay. Today we will start a new chapter, alkyl and aryl halides. First we will discuss about alkyl halides, then we will go to aryl halides. We will directly start with preparation methods. We won't be seeing physical properties. Please go through the physical properties of alkyl halides through NCERT textbook. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Preparation of alkyl halide. The first preparation is from alkanes. Okay. From alkanes, we already saw the preparation of alkyl halides from alkanes in the chapter of hydrocarbons. We have seen a reaction called free radical halogenation. And उसमें हमने ऐसा कुछ बात किया. In any free radical reaction, there are 3 steps involved. One is chain initiation, chain propagation, and then chain termination. Okay. And we have seen about these steps in detail. Chain initiation step में क्या होगा? A neutral molecule will be converting into free radicals. In the chain propagation step, that particular formed free radical will attack on the neutral molecule to form a new free radical. This is chain propagation step. Whenever in the reaction there is formation of a new free radical, all of the steps are called as chain propagation steps, because that particular reaction won't be stopping at that particular stage. वो जो free radical बना है, it can further continue the reaction. Hence it is called as chain propagation step. Chain termination step में क्या होगा? 2 free radicals will combine to form a neutral molecule. That is chain termination step. Overall reaction लिखना है तो first reaction, free radical halogenation. General reaction, if you have an alkane plus X2 in the presence of sunlight or H nu or heat, it will convert into Rx plus Hx. Let us see the properties of this reaction. ये जो पर्टिकुलर रिएक्शन है, इसमें ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है अल्केन का या रिडक्शन हो रहा है?
Reduction.
Reduction.
Oxidation.
Oxidation. Addition of any electronegative element is treated as oxidation. Here you are adding X. Removal of electropositive element or addition of electronegative element is treated as oxidation. So this is oxidation of alkane. Or else with respect to oxidation state, an increase in oxidation number is treated as oxidation, a decrease in oxidation number is treated as reduction. हाइड्रोजन से अटैच्ड है तो कार्बन का कार्बन बीइंग मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव, इसके ऊपर -1 देंगे. अभी इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एलिमेंट से अटैच हुआ ना, उसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव आ जाएगा, राइट? ओके. सो उसका ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर जो है, एन इंक्रीज इन ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर इज ट्रीटेड एज oxidation, and decrease in oxidation number is treated as reduction. So this is oxidation of alkane. What is the mechanism involved?
Free radical mechanism.
Free radical mechanism. Free radical mechanism in which you will have 3 steps: chain initiation, chain propagation, and then chain termination. What is the order of reactivity of different X2? Reactivity of X2. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. What is the order of reactivity?
F2 is greater than Cl2 is greater than Br2 is greater than I2.
F2 is greater than Cl2 is greater than Br2 is greater than I2. With F2, the reaction is explosive.
Yes.
With I2, the reaction is
Slow.
Reversible.
Slow and reversible.
slow and reversible. Very good. Why is it reversible? One of the product formed is HX, right? HI जो है, it is strong reducing agent. Okay, so it will reduce that Rx to RH. Hence, the reaction is reversible. So, if you want to perform a free radical halogenation, you will either use Cl2 or you will prefer Br2. सब लोग को इसमें जो भी steps involved है सारा याद है? I will give you a general reaction. We will try to write all the general steps. If I am taking CH4 plus Cl2 in the presence of H nu or heat, it will convert into CH3Cl plus HCl. We will see stepwise. Free radical halogenation is also important for your boards. Chain initiation. Chain initiation में क्या होगा? You have two choices. You have CH3 bond H. इसको break करके you can form CH3 free radical plus H free radical. But ये जो step है होगा नहीं. Why this step doesn't happen?
H3 radical is
H3 radical unstable.
H free radical highly unstable. So what is the other choice left? You have Cl bond Cl. You have homolytic fission to form 2Cl free radical. So this is the chain initiation step. Then you have chain propagation. The formed Cl free radical will react with CH4. Again, you can have two different choices. One, you can form CH3Cl plus H free radical, or the other is CH3 free radical plus HCl. यही करना है ना? इसको break करना है homolytically. You can give that Cl to hydrogen H free radical to form HCl and CH3 free radical, or you can give the same thing Cl free radical to CH3 free radical to form CH3Cl or H free radical. Again, out of these two steps, which step will happen?
second one.
क्योंकि इसके अंदर भी you are having a H free radical, so this will happen. So this is called as chain propagation step because you are forming a new free radical. CH3 free radical मिला है ना? अभी ये जो CH3 free radical है, it can react with another molecule of Cl2 to form CH3Cl plus Cl free radical. Okay? And इसी particular context में हमने alternate chain propagation step करके भी देखा, याद है?
हाँ.
Alternate chain propagation steps. So इसमें क्या करना है हमको? ये जो CH3Cl है, the form CH3Cl, if it is reacting with Cl free radical, then it will be forming CH2 Cl free radical plus HCl. this CH2Cl free radical, if it reacts with Cl2, it will form CH2Cl2 plus Cl free radical. अभी ये जो CH2Cl2 है, if it is reacting with Cl free radical, तब क्या बनेगा? You will get CHCl2 free radical plus again HCl. This CHCl2 free radical reacting with another molecule of Cl2, it will form CHCl3 plus Cl free radical. ये सब स्टेप्स याद है ना आप लोग को? CHCl3 reacting with Cl free radical, it will form CCl3 free radical plus HCl. अब ये final step है. CCl3 free radical with Cl2, you will get CCl4 plus Cl free radical. एक बार ये होने के बाद further reaction it will not lead to any new products. It will not lead to any new products. So Cl free radical अपने आप में combine होके it will form Cl2. So these are the alternate chain propagation steps. So in the question they will give you what is the major product if Cl2 is taken in excess. What is the major product then?
CCl4.
CCl4. What is the major product if CH4 methane is taken in excess?
CH3Cl.
CH3Cl. Okay. So in the question they will ask you to identify the chain propagation steps, chain initiation steps and chain termination steps. अभी ये जो particular steps है ये usual mechanism में हम दिखाएंगे नहीं. If you want to show the mechanism for CH3Cl, ये सारा show नहीं करेंगे. But if they are in the options, if these steps are involved, you need to mark these two. Okay. Okay. After that, you have last में you have chain termination. Chain termination में two free radicals, CH3 free radical combine with Cl free radical to form CH3Cl, or the Cl free radical will combine with another Cl free radical to form Cl2. CH3 free radical combines with another CH3 free radical to form ethane. Okay? ठीक है, यहाँ तक हमने अल्केन्स के चैप्टर या हाइड्रोकार्बन्स में भी पढ़ा है. इसके अलावा और कुछ पढ़ा क्या हमने हाइड्रोकार्बन्स में? Okay. We also need to analyze reactivity versus selectivity. Reactivity versus selectivity of X2. इसका मतलब क्या है देखते हैं. Out of Cl2, first of all, ये सब लोग को clarity है ना? Whenever you are having free radical halogenation, either you will use Cl2 or you will use Br2. Because फ्लोरीन के साथ reaction explosive है, आयरन के साथ reaction बहुत slow है और reversible है. So हमारे पास दो choices बचा है, Cl2 का और Br2 का. Now let us understand out of these two which is more preferred. Out of Cl2 and Br2, which is more reactive?
Cl2.
Cl2. So हम बोलते हैं that is less selective. वो ज्यादा रिएक्टिव होने की वजह से वो कम सेलेक्टिव है. सेलेक्टिव का मतलब क्या है मैं समझाता हूँ. Br2 लेस रिएक्टिव है ना, और लेस रिएक्टिव होने की वजह से इट इज मोर सेलेक्टिव. मतलब let me write a statement. More is the reactivity, more is the reactivity of halogen lesser will be its selectivity with respect to formation of stable free radical product. Let us understand that with an example. Cl2 जो है, Cl2 is more reactive and it is less selective. Br2 जो है, Br2 is less reactive and more selective. इसका मतलब क्या है? Let us try to understand. If we are taking butane and butane, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, I am reacting that with Cl2 in the presence of H nu. Okay, and I am also reacting that with Br2 in the presence of H nu. Whenever the Cl free radical or the Br free radical attacks on this particular alkane, what is the choices for the free radicals that can be formed? You can either remove a hydrogen. You can either remove a hydrogen from this particular carbon, leading to the formation of 1 degree free radical, or you can remove a hydrogen from this particular carbon, leading to the formation of 2 degree free radical. Out of these two, which is having greater probability of formation starting में? 1 degree hydrogen हमारे पास कितने हैं?
6,
2 degree hydrogen कितने हैं?
4,
4. So based on probability, which particular carbon free radical will be formed most?
1 degree.
1 degree, because it has 6 choices. 2 degree के लिए you have only 4 choices of hydrogen. Okay, 4 hydrogens available. So 1 degree free radical ज़्यादा बनेगा. Out of 1 degree and 2 degree, which is more stable?
2 degree.
2 degree.
2 degree is more stable. So it will try to rearrange. So rearrange होने के बाद the final product will be, अगर बिना rearrangement से हुआ तो product तब क्या बनेगा? CH3, CH2, 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 Cl. This is one product. Plus, if there is rearrangement of the 1 degree free radical, you will get this as the product.
हाँ,
Br2 के केस में भी सेम वही रहेगा. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2Br plus CH3, CH2, CH, यहाँ पे Br, यहाँ पे CH3. Okay. Chlorine के केस में the product percentages are, this is 72% and this is 28%. In case of bromine, this is only 2% and this is 98%. देखो ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? Let us try to understand. In case of chlorine, most of the intermediates formed will be 1 degree free radicals. अभी ये जो 1 degree free radical है, ये rearrange होने के लिए थोड़ा time तो लगेगा. But chlorine being, sorry, the percentages, 1 minute. I made a mistake in the writing the percentages. This is 28%. This is 28%. Major product तो यही है. This is 72%. Chlorine being more reactive, it is not waiting for the rearrangement of the 1 degree free radical. बहुत जल्दी जाके अटैक कर रहे हैं, इसलिए 20 ये जो 1 डिग्री का प्रोडक्ट जो है इट इज सिग्निफिकेंट. बट इन केस ऑफ ब्रोमीन being very less reactive, it is waiting for the formed unstable free radical to convert into more stable free radical. So इसलिए ये जो पर्टिकुलर परसेंटेज है ये 2% ही है. दिख रहे हैं वेरिएशन? ओके. एंड इस केस में द मेजर प्रोडक्ट इज स्टिल दिस बिकॉज ये 4 and 6 हाइड्रोजन है ना, ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है. ओके. Even though 1 degree free radicals are forming more initially, most of them are rearranging, and some significant amount, 28% is not a less amount, some significant amount rearrange नहीं हो पाया और उसके ऊपर जाके Cl react कर लिया. Okay. If I'm taking another example, जिसमें 1 degree और वो जो 3 degree हाइड्रोजन में बहुत ज्यादा वेरिएशन है, CH3 C CH3 हाइड्रोजन CH3. इस केस में 1 डिग्री हाइड्रोजन कितना है?
9.
9 राइट. 3 डिग्री हाइड्रोजन कितना है? एक ही है.
1.
So in this case the probability of formation of 1 degree free radicals is very high when compared to 3 degree free radical. So if you are reacting with this Cl2 and H nu, if you are seeing the products, क्या क्या products आ सकता है? CH3 CH CH3 CH2 Cl plus, according to more stable free radical, this should be the product, right? CH3. इनका percentages देखा तो this is 64% now and this is 36%. According to the stability of the free radical, हम major product क्या expect करेंगे? This has to be the major product, right? But क्या हो रहा है? The less stable free radicals product is the major product in this reaction because there is very high difference between 1 degree hydrogens and 3 degree hydrogens. So most of the initial intermediate that is formed is 1 degree free radical, and the chlorine is not giving sufficient time for it to rearrange. Hence the major product is according to the formation of 1 degree free radical. ब्रोमीन के केस में देखते हैं क्या हुआ. Br2 H nu ये जो पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट है this is 99.9%, and the दूसरा प्रोडक्ट जो है according to 1 degree free radical, this is only 0.1%. So bromine के केस में देखो, it is waiting for the formation of more stable free radical क्योंकि 3 degree free radical is highly stable when compared to 1 degree free radical. So wait कर रहा है because of its less reactivity. Okay. So if you want to predict good amount of major product, or if you want to have a good amount of major product, always prefer bromine. 28%, 72%. This 28% is not insignificant, a significant amount. If you want to get predominantly this particular alkyl halide, use bromine, don't use chlorine. समझ में आ रहा है? So out of these two choices, bromine and chlorine, which is a better choice for free radical halogenation?
Bromine.
Bromine is the better choice. Clear है?
हाँ सर.
हाँ सर.
Okay. ठीक है. और एक ऑलरेडी पढ़ा हमने, reactant concentration CH4 Cl2 and then the product. If CH4 is taken as high amounts and Cl2 in low amounts, what is the major products? It is CH3Cl If CH4 is taken in low amount and Cl2 is taken in high amount, the major product will be CCl4. ये तो पता है ना सबको?
हाँ.
ठीक है. I will give you some questions. I'll give you one question. Please mark the answer. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3 plus Br2 in the presence of H nu. Identify the nature of the product. मतलब वो क्या बनेगा? ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव बनेगा या ऑप्टिकली इनएक्टिव बनेगा, उसके ऊपर बताओ.
The major product optically active होगा.
Major product optically active होगा. Any other answer?
Sir, optically active होगा.
Optically active. Any other answers? What is the major product formed? CH3, CH, CH2, CH3. यहाँ पे Br लगेगा ना? यही है?
हाँ.
हाँ सर.
And you are thinking जो particular carbon है, chiral है, उसके वजह से it has to be optically active करके बोल रहे हैं आप लोग. But the product mixture will be optically inactive because we will get racemic mixture. We will get racemic mixture. Racemic mixture क्यों बनेगा? What is the intermediate formed? The intermediate is carbon free radical. What is the hybridization of carbon free radical?
Between sp2 and
sp2
sp3.
and sp3 के बीच में.
But if you are having electron releasing groups, it is sp2. Electron withdrawing groups है तो sp3. Okay. Between नहीं बोलेंगे. Electron releasing groups, alkyl groups है ना सारे. So we will say it is sp2. Okay. sp2 मतलब it will be trigonal. So if you are having a planar intermediate, carbon ऐसा है, there is one hydrogen here. उसके ऊपर एक CH3 ग्रुप है. उसके ऊपर एक CH3 ग्रुप है और दूसरा क्या है? CH2 CH3, right? And you are having a p orbital which is perpendicular to this plane. इसके अंदर आपको एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है. So on this particular intermediate, the attack can be from the top or can be from the bottom. So if you are having two different types of attacks, और जो Br free radical रहेगा, it can either attack from the top or it can attack from the bottom, right? So depending upon that, you will get the product found will be enantiomers. Whenever you are having a trigonal planar intermediate, always the product will be racemic mixture. Okay? Clear है?
Yes.
Okay. So the answer is racemic mixture. Alkane says, so first preparation method is free radical halogenation. There is one more reaction. Second preparation method, reaction with SO2Cl2. SO2Cl2. SO2Cl2 is called as sulfuryl chloride. याद रखना, हम बाद में SOCl2 करके भी कुछ पढ़ेंगे इसी चैप्टर में. इट इज सल्फोनिल क्लोराइड. दिस इज सल्फ्यूरिल क्लोराइड. सल्फोनिल क्लोराइड का अलग यूसेज है, सल्फ्यूरिल क्लोराइड का अलग यूसेज है. SO2Cl2, इसका स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करना है तो सल्फर अटैच्ड टू क्लोरीन, और जो लोन पेयर्स है उनको ऑक्सीजन को दे दो, नहीं तो डबल बॉन्ड हो. यू कैन शो इधर कोऑर्डिनेट कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड or you can show double bond. So this is the structure of it. So if RH reacts with SO2Cl2, we don't have any mechanism for this. It will form RCl plus HCl plus SO2. बस आप लोग इतना ही याद रखना है. अल्केन से you can form alkyl halides using reaction with SO2Cl2. Okay?
हाँ.
ठीक है. Next, preparation from alkenes. ये भी हमने पढ़ा है, alkenes से alkyl halides कैसे बना सकते हैं. Can anyone tell me some methods of preparation of alkyl halides from alkenes? Alkenes से
So halogenation.
okay. What do we use in that? What is the reagent?
So AlCl4.
That is for benzene compounds.
हाँ.
AlCl3, FeCl3, ये सब जो है that is for the reaction on aromatic compounds where we have EAS mechanism.
हाँ.
Alkanes के ऊपर halogenation के लिए X2 plus H nu. Aromatic compounds के ऊपर halogenation के लिए X2 plus AlCl3 और X2 plus FeCl3 और X2 plus Fe, ऐसा कुछ. अभी alkenes के ऊपर anyone in the class याद होगा, आप लोग पढ़ा है ना, फुलन टेस्ट के लिए भी पढ़ा.
अल्कोहलिक KOH.
CCl4.
अल्कोहलिक KOH जो है वो एलिमिनेशन के लिए, अभिषेक, वो अल्केन हैलाइड से अल्कीन बनाने के लिए. अभी मुझे उसका उल्टा करना है, अल्कीन से अल्केन हैलाइड बनाना है. CCl4, अमन ने कहा CCl4, it is right answer. Br2 in the presence of CCl4 और X2 in the presence of CCl4, याद है. First reaction, halogenation. Halogenation is nothing but addition of X2. Addition of X2. If you are having an alkene, plus X2 in the presence of CCl4 or CH2Cl2, this will convert into vicinal dihalide. You will not get geminal, you will get vicinal. Vicinal dihalide. 1 minute. Yeah. So the product formed is vicinal dihalide, not the geminal dihalide. Vicinal matlab both the halogens are attached on two adjacent carbons. Okay. We will see the mechanism of this two. जब हम alkenes chapter में पढ़ा तब mechanism हमने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा. Now we will see the mechanism. It is very very important. Please understand this. CCl4 जो है, CCl4 is a polar solvent or non-polar solvent? Non-polar solvent ना?
हाँ.
Hello? Yeah. Inert solvents like CCl4 and CH2Cl2 are used. ये जो X2 है, X2 भी नॉन पोलर है, alkene वो भी नॉन पोलर है ना, इसलिए we are using a non polar solvent. Okay, are used for halogenation. As they dissolve, both alkenes and halogens. Okay. हमने उस particular alkenes chapter में भी पढ़ा. This reaction is used as a test for unsaturation. मतलब क्या है? If you are adding Br2 in the presence of CCl4, the color of Br2 is reddish brown in color. If you are adding Br2 onto the alkene in the presence of CCl4, the reddish brown color will be decolorized. So if there is decoloration, then we can say there is unsaturation in the compound. मतलब double bond या triple bond जैसा कुछ रहा होगा. So ये जो particular reaction है, it is used as a test for unsaturation. Important है. This reaction, distinguishing test, is used as a test for unsaturation. जो alkene से decolorize Br2 solution. Clear?
हाँ.
Mechanism के respect में the reaction follows anti-addition. Anti-addition मतलब क्या है देखते हैं. The reaction follows anti-addition, that is attack takes place, excuse me, attack takes place on alkene from both sides. The intermediate involved, intermediate in the mechanism is halonium ion. Halonium ion मतलब if you are having an alkene, it on reaction with X2, it will form an intermediate called cyclic halonium ion. ये जो X है, it will form the bond with both the carbons, and this particular intermediate is called as halonium ion. Overall addition जो है, the addition happens through this particular intermediate. In detail देखते हैं क्या होगा exactly. Let us take cis-butene. I am starting with cis-butene. Phenalkene जो है, it is a planar molecule.
Yes.
यहाँ पे CH3 hydrogen. On this I'm adding X2. अभी इसमें जो bonds है, all these bonds are lying in the plane of the paper. इसका जो p orbital है, it will be present perpendicular to this. मतलब the p orbitals which are having this pi bond will be present above and below the plane. So जो X2 है, the X2 will be approaching from the top side or from the bottom, whichever it is. अगर ऊपर से आके अटैक कर रहे हैं तो इधर देखो, ये जो particular carbon, initially it is sp2 hybridized. In the intermediate, it is forming 4 bonds. So what is the hybridization of carbon now? It is sp3. What is the geometry of sp3 hybridized carbon? It is tetrahedral. So initially जो planar था ये molecule, after the formation of intermediate, it will become non-planar. अगर ऊपर से आके अटैक किया तो it will be forming a cyclic halonium ion. During the process, ये जो 2 bonds है जो plane में था, they will be shifting downwards. They will be going out of the plane. Similarly, ये जो भी है, they will also shifting downwards and they will go out of the plane. So intermediate में हमको exactly बनेगा क्या? Please identify this. In the intermediate, you will have CH3 और hydrogen. दोनों नीचे shift हुआ. CH3 और hydrogen. Similarly, और एक CH3 यहाँ पे hydrogen, and you are forming a bond with halogen. X and X. X 2 bonds बनाया, इसके लिए इसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव. समझा? ओके. प्लस X माइनस X2 है ना, एक X पॉजिटिव और एक X माइनस जैसा ब्रेक होके that X positive will be attached to this particular alkene and X minus will be going out. Okay. अभी इस particular intermediate में everyone again, इस particular intermediate में we have attached one X already. अभी ये जो X है ऊपर attach हुआ है. So if you want to attack X minus in the next step, it cannot attack from the same direction because there is already this particular group in this direction. Bulkiness है ना ऊपर. So होगा क्या? It will be attacking in the opposite direction. अभी ये जो X minus है, it can attack either on this carbon or it can attack on this carbon. Okay, let us take this as path A, this as path B. Path A में हुआ तो attack, तब ये वाला bond break होगा. Okay, this is according to path A. ये यहाँ पे जाके अटैक हुआ तो कार्बन 5 bonds नहीं बना सकते, so वो वाला bond break होगा. So path B में अटैक हुआ तो ये वाला bond break होगा. So depending upon that, I am writing the products. एक बार path A में हुआ तो, if this is attacking on this particular carbon, ये वाला break हो रहा है ना, ये अटैक करते समय ये दोनों ऊपर शिफ्ट होंगे. These 2 bonds which are lying downwards ऊपर शिफ्ट होना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि ये इधर से आ रहा है. समझ में आया? So शिफ्ट होते ही they will, यहाँ पे CH3 आएगा, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन, एंड यहाँ पे आपको X जाके लगा, यहाँ पे एक X आया. ओके, एंड ये जो X ऊपर ब्रेक हुआ है ये यहाँ पे रहेगा. इट इज गोइंग अलोंग विद द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, इसलिए न्यूट्रल जैसे कन्वर्ट हुआ. एंड यहाँ पे यू हैव CH3 and you have hydrogen. Once observe the product. In the product, I have attached both the halogens anti to each other. एक ऊपर है तो दूसरा वाला नीचे. Okay. Hence the type of addition is called as anti-addition. दो ग्रुप्स जो भी अटैच हो रहे हैं, both the groups are attached on the opposite directions और on the opposite sides. एक x ऊपर से अटैच हुआ, दूसरा x नीचे से अटैच हुआ. समझ में आया?
हाँ सर।
हाँ सर.
ये जो है, this is according to path A. According to path B क्या होगा? प्लस path B के केस में ये वाला तो वैसा ही है, यहाँ पे CH3, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन, ये नीचे से जाके अटैक हुआ, सो ये दोनों ऊपर शिफ्ट होंगे, यहाँ पे CH3 आएगा, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन है, नीचे से जाके ये अटैक किया, ये X है, वो उधर बॉन्ड ब्रेक होके इस साइड आ गया, सो यहाँ पे X है. ओके, कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट इज द रिलेशन बिटवीन दीज टू? What is the relation between these two?
Enantiomers.
Are these two mirror images of each other? Exact mirror image है ना? देखो, X के लिए X, CH3 के लिए CH3, H के लिए H, CH3, hydrogen, X. Okay. Are they superposable mirror images or non-superimposable mirror images?
Non-superimposable.
Non-superimposable. अगर आप लोग को वो देखने में दिक्कत आ रहे, एक बार everyone, please concentrate. Revolve this. अभी ये जो नीचे था ना, रिवॉल्व करो. रिवॉल्व इट बाय 180 डिग्रीज. 180 डिग्रीज रिवॉल्व करने से क्या हो जाएगा? x ऊपर चला जाएगा, ये x ऑलरेडी ऊपर ही है, x ऊपर जाने से ये जो हाइड्रोजन यहाँ पे था, 180 डिग्रीज रिवॉल्व करने से यहाँ पे आएगा, CH3 यहाँ पे था, 180 डिग्रीज रिवॉल्व करने से उसका एग्जैक्ट उल्टा यहाँ पे आएगा. ओके, सो यू विल गेट हाइड्रोजन हियर एंड CH3 here. You have CH3 here and hydrogen. We can convert this into Fisher projection, right?
Yes, sir.
और जो halogen से, I am hanging them through the ceiling, and if I am looking from the bottom, hydrogen left hand side, CH3 right hand side, CH3 इस side और hydrogen इस side. Okay. Similarly इसको rotate किया, इसको rotate कर रहा हूँ तो मैं, यहाँ पे CH3 है, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन है, रोटेट करते ही ये यहाँ पे CH3 हो जाएगा और यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन होगा, and you have X here and X here. Again, if you are writing the Fisher projection, यहाँ पे X, यहाँ पे CH3, हाइड्रोजन, and this is hydrogen and this is CH3. अब देखो, अब देखना और आसान है. Are these two mirror images of each other? Are they superposable? इसको लेके आप इसके ऊपर सुपरपोज कर पा रहे? नहीं हो पा रहे ना. So these are non-superposable mirror images. So the product formed in this case is
Racemic mixture.
racemic mixture. Okay, or else I can say if you have a cis alkene with anti-addition, cis alkene with anti-addition led to which type of product? Racemic mixture. And हमने already ऐसा कुछ बात किया. This is car. Cis plus anti-addition will give you racemic mixture. इस केस में हमने cis से start करके we have formed the product. Will you do the exact same thing? This is cis but 2-ene. आप लोग को क्या करना है? You need to take trans 2-butene. You need to add X2 and you need to tell me the product. क्या बन रहा है? Take trans 2-butene, add X2 and see what is the product formed. Everyone, पहले ये observe करो. क्या किया है इसमें ऑब्जर्व करो. There is X2, an alkene is a planar molecule, and you have p orbital above and below the plane. So if I am adding X2 onto this, अभी आप लोग ऊपर से भी ऐड कर सकते हो, नीचे से भी ऐड कर सकते हो, और both of them will result the same. कन्वीनियंस के लिए मैं ऊपर से अटैक किया. ऊपर से ऐड होते समय these two bonds which are present in the plane are going downwards now. Okay, they are going out of the plane. So नीचे गया. समझ में आया ना ये? अभी ये जो x minus था, that x minus cannot attack from this direction because there are already two bonds here. Okay, there is some hindrance. So it will attack from the bottom. Whenever it is forming the bond with this carbon, उसी particular time पे ये bond भी break होगा. Okay, so ये attack होते समय ये जो दो groups which are present downwards will be shifting upwards. So ये attack हुआ, ये दोनों ऊपर shift हुआ. Okay, this is in path A. ये अटैक किया तो यहाँ पे शिफ्ट होगा. दिस इज इन पाथ बी. यहाँ पे आप लोग को देख सकते हो, these are two are mirror images. अगर आप लोग को कंफ्यूजन आ रहे तो कन्वर्ट द सॉहास प्रोजेक्शन इनटू फिशर प्रोजेक्शन, क्योंकि फिशर प्रोजेक्शन में हमको एनालाइज करना आता है अच्छे से. So convert this into Fisher projections. In the Fisher projection, I can clearly see these two are mirror images of each other. If you want to write the configuration, RS configuration, वो भी लिख के देख सकते हो आप. Okay?
हाँ.
Yeah. So take trans to butene and have the addition of X2. Trans के साथ करके देखो.
Sir,
Yeah,
meso compound.
very good. You will get meso compound. These two are not two different products. These are superimposable mirror images. Okay, these are not non-superimposable mirror images. These are superimposable mirror images. मतलब क्या है? इसका फिशर प्रोडक्शन अगर आप लोग देख रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे x, यहाँ पे x, CH3H, CH3H, इसका फिशर प्रोडक्शन आप लोग को लग रहा होगा ये अलग है, but it is not because it has internal plane of symmetry ना. आप लोग को in case ये लग रहा है this is not superimposable on this, इसको घुमा दो ना, then XX, CH3, CH3, hydrogen, hydrogen, this is superimposable. Okay, so these two are not two different products, they both represent the same. Both of them represent the same. And it is meso. So मैं ये बोल सकता हूँ, if you have a transalkene plus anti-addition, what is the product formed? It is meso. याद कैसे रखेंगे? TAM, it is TAM. Here you have car, and here you have TAM. Okay, cis plus anti-addition, you have recipe mixture. Trans plus anti-addition, you have meso. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, इधर यहाँ पे मैंने जैसे किया है क्लियर है. अब से हम क्या करेंगे, दिस इज फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. एक बार ये अंडरस्टैंड हो गया ना, you will not always write the mechanism and you will analyze this. बस इस पर्टिकुलर रिएक्शन का रेफरेंस लेंगे whenever you have an anti addition. अब हमको ये पता होना चाहिए और जो रिएक्टेंट का एडिशन जो है वो एंटी एडिशन है या सिन एडिशन. एंटी एडिशन है तो if it is a cis alkene you will form a racemic mixture, if it is a trans alkene you will form a meso compound. ये लिखना तो आता है ना हमें, racemic mixture ड्रॉ करना आता है, ये meso compound ड्रॉ करना आता है ना हमें, बस you should directly write the product. आया समझ में?
हाँ.
We will analyze more and more such different types of additions in the next lecture. We will continue in the next lecture. Okay?
Yes, sir.